The names read like a survey in world history. Vietnam, Ethiopia, Rwanda, Somalia. That's how the Texas Panhandle has experienced the refugee. In the first of a three-part series, we look at the impact of the refugee on the Texas Panhandle. Across the world, many people chose the road to freedom to begin a fresh start.
This road is far from the violence of Somalia. It's far from the pain of Sudan. It's far from perfect, but it's not far from the local grocery store or the Swift plant across the highway.
You can stay in your house, go to work, make your money, go and back to your house, cook and eat and sleep. You know, that's what I like Cactus.
This road is close to the Amarillo Somali Community Center.
80% you see here, they're refugees. They came from either Somalia, Ethiopia, Kenya, Sudan, or any other refugee war like Burma.
In 2006, Immigration and Customs Enforcement raided the J.B. Swift plant in Cactus and others across the country. Hundreds of illegal workers were arrested, so Swift had to find more labor.
You have to look at it a bunch of different ways. They looked at a way of still trying to stay in business, so they started recruiting refugees. So the impact, it's pretty much changed our county.
Swift declined opportunities to comment for this story. When the refugees landed in Cactus in 2006, there was trouble.
It used to be you could come to Cactus and do anything. It was just that wild. We were considered lawless.
But that was then.
I've revamped the policies and procedures for the department, which makes it fall into line with the state and federal law.
These are two Cactus Police Department manuals. The one on the left is the past. The fat one is the present. Cactus has learned to cope, in fact, to thrive. This town of about 3,000 in the middle of the Texas Panhandle has become an international island, complete with its own Islamic center.
And when we have problems with the Muslims, we go to the imam, who's the leader of the church. So we can get things ironed out that way.
Oh, Cactus is nice. It's a good place for immigrants, you know.
13 miles to the south, Dumas also watched the world change as the world's wounded claimed a place within the city limits.
It's difficult to live in a place where people don't want you to be. A lot of people don't want them to be here. And that's just a fact of life. And they have to live with that.
And they have to live with the difference of customs.
Safe Place is just here to make sure that the women who are present in our community from these diverse cultures are aware of what their rights are, and that while we want to respect their cultural differences, that no one is hurt and that all of their basic human rights are intact and are preserved.
In tomorrow's segment of A Fresh Start, we'll take a look at the struggles and triumph of the Dumas ISD. Larry Lemmons, Pronews 7.